Hi, welcome to another edition of the Alan Rosenberg Show. And who's the special guest today? None other than Michael Rosenberg, my son. A couple of you have asked whatever happened to him. Well, he kind of moved out, but we still see each other and go shopping and thrifting. And today we have a birthday party today. But before the birthday party, we went to an estate sale. And not to get you guys jealous, but it was an incredible estate sale. This guy was a collector. It was like a retail store. This guy had thousands of DVDs and Blu-rays, sealed, never opened. But I'm not a collector of Blu-rays and DVDs. Michael bought one, you'll see it. But he had thousands and thousands of mint, gorgeous CDs. They only allowed us to see, that's Moxie, Michael's dog. They only allowed us to see half of it. So my game plan is to go there tomorrow morning and check out the second half. So without further ado, here is our awesome haul video, live as always. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do one and then Michael do one and we'll go back and forth and we'll kind of display them so you can kind of enjoy them. So in random order, how cool is this? You may recognize this. This is Jeff Wayne's musical version of The War of the Worlds. I had this once on vinyl, but it was incomplete. It didn't have the booklet. And this is the beautiful set on 2 CDs with a box, gorgeous, unbelievable booklet. You probably can't see this stuff, but and then this is the CD, 2 CDs, beautiful artwork, untouched. There's no way this guy ever even touched this thing. So that's my first CD, Jeff Wayne's Deluxe War of the Worlds. And Michael, you're up.
You want to just pick one?
Yeah, just pick one.
We'll start with the least interesting one because I don't know why I actually bought this one. But I got a Miley Cyrus CD.
I didn't know you got that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like her. But I figure maybe I will. It's a fairly new album, and I don't know. It was like $2 or something like that. I don't know. It was all so cheap and everything was so mint that like I don't come across these CDs often because I don't look for them.
Yeah.
But it was there, and I figured, what the fuck, I'm buying a lot of shit. So
yeah. So by the way, I like to tell the price, and it's not to gloat or anything like that, but it's fun to know what somebody paid. All these CDs were $2 each. It didn't matter if it was a single or a double or a triple. They were $2 each. I have this on vinyl. I've never seen this on CD. This was Peter Frampton's album, Premonition. It's a good album. One day I'll do a Frampton video. I have all of his albums except for one, which I picked up today, so I'm pretty psyched. Premonition was on Atlantic originally, and this is the one that's got Lion and Hiding from a Heartache. Nice to find this on CD. Okay.
Another one that I bought, not really liking the artist at all, but solely because he has become a big fan. I got this Taylor Swift album.
Yes, and I don't have that one.
Yeah, I don't know. He's become a huge fan.
I'm a Swiftie, baby.
So
I know
I
that.
figured I would. I don't know. Again, $2. I figured, what the hell.
He doesn't realize that's the version that comes with these postcards of Taylor Swift.
I don't need them, but whatever. It's I guess a nice addition for a nicer price, we'll say.
You never see this with the postcards. I might have to buy this from you. You paid $2. I might have to pay you, what, $5 or $6? Probably.
Yeah, there's the Rosenberg tax, yeah.
The Rosenberg tax. I bought this just because my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, this was his first, well, it actually says Sting's first rock pop album in over a decade, includes 3 bonus tracks. This is called 57th and 9th. Obviously a great artist. I don't have everything Sting does, but apparently this is supposed to be a pretty good one. So, and it's a deluxe edition with 3 bonus tracks. What the hell? Okay.
Soundtrack to Bohemian Rhapsody.
Which I was going to pick up because I'm such a big Queen fan.
Yeah, he's been going on his Queen thing, so I figured, why not? It was a good movie. I don't actually know if this soundtrack is real Queen or if it's like movie Queen.
I think it's real Queen. It looks like a pretty good soundtrack.
But yeah, I mean, it's a solid soundtrack.
Next up, I'm a fan of Alan Parsons' project. I have all of his classic albums remastered with bonus tracks, except for this one, I, Robot. Why didn't I have this? I do not know, but I got it now. And this is the remastered version with 5 extra bonus tracks. I know. They've since put out these mega 2 CD deluxe reissues, but these are good enough for me. And now he is a complete artist for me, where I have all of his classic studio albums.
So now we get into the stuff that's actually decent from my collection. Just because we'll stay on topic of hilarity. The Queen Greatest Hits 1, 2, and 3 box set.
Yeah.
Yeah, just it's exactly what it sounds like. But
I have the Greatest Hits 1 and 2, which I have trouble getting through. I was going to wrestle them over that one so I can get that third disc. I don't know what's on there. I got Tedeschi Trucks Band Live. Everybody's talking. I'm a good fan of theirs. As I slowly and surely continue to get more of their albums. Obviously, a great jam band, and what can I tell you? Susan Tedeschi kind of reminds me very much of Bonnie Raitt when I'm in the mood. She's excellent. And this is a 2 CD live show. $2. Okay.
David Bowie Reality 2 CD version.
Good one.
I have this album, but this is the 2 CD version. I don't really know what the deal with the second disc is. It's only 4 songs, but yeah, always got to upgrade.
That's a good one. Yeah, we're big upgraders, Yeah, we're a sucker for that, right? So, for instance, this is Little Steven, and this is BGO Records, which you probably know, an import label, and they do a great job of reissuing stuff. And this, they put out Men Without Women and Voice of America, probably his 2 most famous solo records, and 2 CD set, nice liner notes, booklet, beautiful stuff, untouched. This guy had some collection of stuff. David, you're watching, that was for you. He likes when all the stuff falls over. But this is a really, really nice set. Can't beat it, $2. I know mine's going to fall over too. This was not a great idea.
No, it wasn't. But
No.
the show goes on.
Yep.
Only Bowie album I didn't have. Dark Star.
Black Star.
Dark Star. Whatever.
His last one.
Yeah. And don't have it. But do now.
Untouched by human hands.
Yeah, just a regular edition, but
yeah. I already have. In fact, this was my first Traffic album, John Barleycorn Must Die, which I still think is their best album. And I didn't realize they released this as one of those, deluxe edition beautiful sets. So that's Moxie. And so this has a second disc of alternate takes and live stuff. And this is great. And you know what that means? That means this guy over there is going to inherit the digitally remastered regular version of John Barleycorn Must Die. Because this is an upgrade. Don't need it anymore. The original one. You're going to like that album. That's a really good album.
I'm just going to do these 3 as a set because they're kind of a set.
Yeah. I think you bought a lot more.
Blackmore's Night. I'm going to call it the trilogy. The 3 best albums.
First 3 albums, yeah.
Well, they're also their best by far.
It is.
I have a lot of their compilation albums, but Ghost of a Rose and Shadows at Midnight and what's the name of this one? Under the Violet Moon, which I think is your favorite probably.
No, Shadow of the Moon is the best one. This changed my life. This album was one of those albums you hear and you're like, oh my God, I love this. And I played this to death, this one. But the second one's great. And this has...
I know all of these.
Yeah, you know all of this.
I know all of these albums inside and out, but I didn't own them, so...
This has a great version of Rainbow Blues, a Jethro Tull song. This is a Ghost of a Rose. That's a great one. That's a good find. Where the hell do you find Blackmore's Night at an estate sale?
Yeah, not very frequent you actually see those, so...
And they had other ones, too, I think. They had the... So this is the only Peter Frampton album I never had, and this is called Peter Frampton Band All Blues. And I never bought it because I just don't think of Frampton as a blues player. He's very jazzy in my mind. So I finally got it, featuring Larry Carlton, Sonny Landreth, Steve Morse, and Kim Wilson, which I didn't even know they were on this. So now Frampton is a complete artist for me, and I will eventually do a Frampton discography go-to tracks video because I am a huge Peter Frampton fan. Even when it wasn't in vogue to be a Peter Frampton fan, I was always there for the guy. There you go.
What are you doing?
I just did a video on that.
Super
dude.
deluxe version of Endless Wire.
Fucking guys.
This is what is this? 2 CDs and a DVD.
So if you know,
three CDs and a DVD.
I recently did a treasure or trash video.
Oh god.
Which Michael thought should have been trash or treasure, but I called it treasure or trash.
Yeah,
and that was the last episode, Endless Wire. So I don't have to go too much into it. But I mentioned in that video they released multiple versions. I have a double version of it. No, this is a triple version.
Well, I also have another version of this.
Oh, you have this
I think
already.
it's just a single disc.
So if I buy that for you, you'll charge me, what, $15 for that?
Well, yeah, naturally. $5 a disc, obviously.
I'll go back and get you this one. Speaking of The Who, I already have this. If you watch my other Who videos, I have this super deluxe Uber. I have so many. But I have this really cool box set that looks like a headlight, and it's the Quadrophenia Live in London, but it's got a Blu-ray with the studio album in Atmos, Dolby Surround. It's a phenomenal set. But as you know, when you're a nut job like me, and even Michael sort of, it's too much of a pain in the neck.
Hey.
It's too much of a pain to go in the box to get the discs. So I had to buy this that's already in that box, and this is the Who Quadrophenia Live in London as its own set, 2 CDs. This is a really good performance from 2013, the whole show, including the encores, stuff like that wasn't Quadrophenia. This is a great performance. So now I don't have to dig it into the box. I could just
make it easy.
Yeah, I'm such a nut job. Huh? Alrighty.
It's about convenience.
It is about convenience.
The Ultimate Yes. This is, I think, also 3 CDs. 3 CD set. I have a couple of their individual albums, but this is going to be all that I will ever really need from them.
That's a good one. It has a third disc of like unreleased stuff. I'll be back. Keep talking. I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So got that. These like sets, I guess you would call them. The bigger ones weren't $2. The ones that were like multi-discs and looked like a box, the Queen one, this, Endless Wire, those were I think maybe $5 a piece. But either way, still a solid deal for what they are.
Yeah. So I went because I have one more disc left. Speaking of Peter Frampton, I got this one. I haven't really seen this on CD. It's called Hummingbird in a Box, Songs for a Ballet. So this is a Frampton release. Now, I went to the archives quickly because I already have this on vinyl. Sweet, right? Nice to have this on vinyl. But as you probably know, I am not, as they call, precious about vinyl. I think CDs are...
They're
awesome.
Better. They're better.
So anyway, I saw this album that I've already had on CD, and now I have it on CD. Hummingbird in a Box. So this is you don't see this Frampton album too often. So there you go. That's the last one I bought. So I got 9 CDs, but most of them were, well, a lot of them are doubles. And all of this cost $18. So that was my haul, and I'll be returning tomorrow. Michael will keep going.
Well, not by much. Lastly, I just got the Tom Petty American Treasure box set. It's not really a box, but...
It is a box. That's
it's four CDs. It's not a literal box, but it's really nice. I know this one's kind of expensive and valuable.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I got this. Also, fairly new release. Unlike the other multi-disc sets that I got. I think this was maybe 5. I got, I don't know, whatever's on this table. I paid $40 for all of these.
I actually got that on Amazon when it came out.
It's gonna fall.
You're probably right. I probably don't have that in the database as a box. I probably just have it as a 4 CD.
It's not really a box.
Kind of a box.
I mean, it's a nice little
box.
Nice little set. And then lastly, just because I do like movies and owning physical media in that sense. Although I'm fading out of some of the movie stuff. I did get the Tarantino Rodriguez Grindhouse collection. I don't know if you can see that. It's Planet Terror and Grindhouse in one Blu-ray set, as well as the Twin Peaks series on Blu-ray.
Sealed.
Which is
they all
sealed.
were sealed, yeah.
And both of these together were $20, so...
It's a good deal.
Also, yeah, and I mean, this alone goes for a lot more than that, usually.
Yeah. So there you have it, folks. Our newest haul video, unplanned, as we prepare for our birthday party today. Not our birthday, but my wife's birthday. But yeah, what do you do when you have a little time? Hit those estate sales, and every once in a while, you hit gold. I'll be back there tomorrow. And the flea market, I'll pick up some more bootlegs from the last haul video. So thanks for watching. What do we always say? Stay safe, stay healthy. And we will see you next time on the
Alan Rosenberg Show.
You got it.
Woo!
And you get to watch me shut it off. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.